Hello, hello, Don. It's Glenn here. I'm going to make a really short, 5-minute only video to get you acquainted with all the features that that will make us 100 times more productive when we use Skype together. Okay, it's a lot more than just a way to make phone calls for cheap, and I'm going to walk through a couple of things that are going to be very, very useful to us. All right, number one, when I first start Skype up, it looks like this. It may not look that way for you when you first start Skype. That's okay, no problem. I've just kind of configured my options a little bit differently. One of the reasons why I've chosen to show up with this layout is that at the beginning of the day, I can tell everybody who I'll be talking with what it is I'm working on, how busy I am, and all that kind of stuff. And they can see that whenever they open it, or whenever they go to talk to me, they'll say, "Oh, Glenn's having a busy day. This could probably wait," or whatever, right? So I'm just going to go through my list of contacts here. The way I usually use this actually is I usually look for recent conversations, because the recent conversations are the people that I am talking to the most, probably the more important people. Over here, I've got a list of people I've talked to today, yesterday, and so forth, and I'm going to choose Don Monger here. And as soon as I do that, check this out. See what happens? Our whole chat conversation opened up right here. Very cool, right? If works different on yours, then what you should do, we need to update your version of Skype, which you can do by going to Help and then Check for Updates. Help, Check for Updates. Go ahead and update to the most recent version of Skype, and we'll be working with the same tools, okay? So I've selected your name. I can see all of our chat conversations going on in here. If I wanted to send you a file, even though that you're offline or whatever, I could go ahead and click the share button, send a file, bingo, bango, choose the file I want to send you, and it'll sit out there waiting for you to come back online. Once you do, you'll see a little blip thing here, and you'll have a button here to accept the file. Pretty cool. So a pretty fast way for us to share documents, images, and photos of site locations and things like that you're working on, or graphics for any kind of copywriting letters that we're working on together. Another really cool thing about this is that if I was to call you, let me use an example where I can actually call somebody. I'm going to use a Skype test call service. Test call. I'm going to go ahead and call the test call service. Look what happens with the interface. Everything goes black, which is probably confusing for you. So what we're going to do is use this little icon here to bring up the chat window. So we've simultaneously got the call in progress. The lady on the other end of this, the computer, she's listening to this, and okay, that call ended, and when it's ended, it goes back to the normal kind of chat screen, right? That's cool. You got to have a brief glimpse of what it's like to be in a phone call with somebody and simultaneously being able to chat with them. This is something that's probably been heretofore underutilized or unutilized for you. Now, I'm going to do another thing here. I am going to contact my friend Erica, and I'm going to call her real quickly and just say hello. Flip on the recorder again here. I've got Erica here on the call. Say hi, Erica. All right. What I would like to do with you, Erica, is I would like to first of all open up my little chat window with you so that I can simultaneously talk to you and send you messages. All right. You saw that message come in, right? Wonderful. So it's there. All right, so this is how we open the chat window. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to share my screen with you. And I'm going to say, well, from the share button, you could send a file, you could send somebody else's contact information, which is cool. But I'm going to choose to share the screen. And the first thing that I like to do when I do this is come back down here at the very bottom, select the Skype window, and instead of having it show this right here like that, which kind of gets in the way, it obscures the view, I'm going to say show it